Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I came across this cool feature on alerts for ATASX, and so I figure I share it because it solves a big problem that I kind of have with having a desktop platform for trading. One of the things that I really liked before with TradingView is that you had the mobile app and everything, and so you could check charts, on your mobile app. You could execute trades on your mobile app, things like that. You have the Trade08 mobile app. You can execute your trades. So with Iron Beam specifically, since that's what I'm using as my kind of leader account for my copier and using that to execute trades through ATASX, because I chose ATASX as my primary platform to execute trades, like for some reason I can't download their mobile app and actually use it. So that's a bit annoying. But at the same time, maybe you shouldn't be trading on mobile most of the time. But because of that, like one of the things that I do like about TradingView is that you get your alerts on mobile, right? And so like you can set your alerts, you can put alerts on indicators like that, and then you'll get notified on mobile like, hey, this alert fired off. And so when you have a desktop platform, you don't necessarily have that. And so what I like that ATASX has is the ability to send alerts to a private Telegram bot that you can use. And so I have it here. I've kind of set it up already, but this way you can set alerts on your indicators themselves, and when they trigger, they get sent to this private kind of direct message bot that they have, and then you can use that as kind of your mobile alerts, more or less. And so the way that it works is you would go to this menu setting here, and you would click alerts. And so I have a few alerts that kind of clicked off here. So this I think I had on the heat map where I was looking for anything over 200 on NQ. So if anything hit the bid or the ask at 200 on limit orders, I wanted to get an alert. And in anything over 50, I think for gold, I wanted to get an alert. So you can kind of see these fired off, which has been really good. But you can also configure, if you click this, Telegram. You can also do webhooks, which I'm experimenting with, and I'll create another video about. But for Telegram, like it's super simple. Where let's pretend we don't have a chat ID. What you would do is you would have to go to their Telegram ATAS alert bot here. You would click that. It would get you here, and then you would want to start the bot. And then you can do that. And basically it would take you here. Now I've already done it, right? And so, but let's pretend I wasn't doing anything, and then you can do start here. And then you would pick your language, and then you would get a chat ID, right? And so you can copy this chat ID. You would enable the alerts. If I can come back here and enable. Okay. It didn't like me doing that. There you go. So the chatbot is already there. So I put that there. I think you would get your own individual chatbot ID since it's a bot that's a direct message for you. And then you can send a test alert, right? And then you see that test alert happens here, right here. And then there you go. So anytime you would get alerts for any of the indicators that you set, you should get a message in that Telegram channel, so then you can come back to your computer and see what's going on. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like it's a good way to get mobile alerts, and just kind of seeing how you can set up alerts. So like for stacked imbalances, right? If you go to settings, so you have like alerts here, so you can do signal alerts, and then so you'd click that. I think approximation alert means like yeah, if it gets close enough to that, then you would get an alert like, hey, like it's close enough to it. And then you can choose like your sound and stuff, which is kind of a different thing. But if you have this, it means that anytime you hit the stacked imbalance, like it'll send that alert. And so I've put alerts on the stacked imbalance, big trades, absorption, and also heat map, looking for like big orders on the bid or the ask. And I will get those throughout the day when my ATASX platform is open. And like it's just a good way to step away from your computer, right? And like you would just like, and if anything happens, at least you'll get an alert like, hey, like if this big buy happens, I'll get an alert and I can kind of come back and see what I should do. If this imbalance here happens, then I'll get an alert and see what I can do. So it's pretty cool. And you know, I'm testing it out. I also have it set to sound when these things kind of fire off. So we'll see if that gets annoying or not, and maybe I'll come back and adjust that. But yeah, just wanted to share a cool little trick that I found. Again, I'm experimenting with webhooks as well, and so I will kind of report back what that looks like, you know, once I'm done playing with it. But yeah, hopefully this helps. Again, I am learning ATASX as I go, and I'm trying to get as much parity with the TradingView experience as I can, but also just getting the additional benefits of just real order flow data and all that. So cool. Well, thanks for your time. Good luck, and don't get caught.